the degree, and people will follow suit behind that. Clear? There is no doubt in this. If you have a doubt, you ask me again. Clear? All right. Last roll call, and then we begin the event. I'll start with PBLLB first.
क्या कर रहा है? मैं तो आया से बोल रहा था पर चल
Alright, so I'll be starting with PBLLB first. Yes, everyone, please pay attention. I'm starting with PBLLB first. Iman, Ishan, Arpit, Pulkit, Deepak, Neeraj, Sara, Kartikeya, Garpita, Anushka Kaushika, Kush, Yukta, Ashish, Saurabh, Mehul, Yatharth, Pari, Sukriti, Ayush, Sabhyata, Ananya, Kanishka, Rishika, Meghna, Soumya, Aryan, Bhavna, Lakshya Mittal, Sumit, Anshul, Anshul Rampal, Sukanya, Pranav, Abhishek, Aditya, Anjali, Amisha, Rishti, Nitin, Abhishek Sharma, Avnish, Falguni, Stuti, Sayam, Bhargav, Ayush Chaube, Khushi, Himani, Yash, Yash Luthra. हिमानी के बाद कौन बैठा है? What is your name next to Himani? What is your name next to Himani? Himani के बाद किसका नाम है? यश लूथरा, right? Then why are you taking the order, beta? Please get up from there. Prithvi, yes, please go sit to in your seat. Karan, Soumya, Tushar, Ujjwal, Sejal, Gurman, Akshat, Vaibhav, Cheshta, Yatin, Shobhit, Rishabh Sharma. Rishabh, please come to your seat. Please hurry up. Yuvraj, Raj, Shobhit Bashni is here. Shobhit, Shobhit, Rishabh, Yuvraj, Prakatika, Chaitanya, Niti, Rishita and Dipanshu. Now coming to BALB, Parth, Anirudh, Abhay, Jayat, Kirti, Srishti, Shivanshu, Palak, Arjun, Aryan, Apurv, Siddharth, Anushka, Sadia, Vinayak, Aditya, Meher, Devrat, Ayush, Anushka, Manogya, Srishti, Najib, Nitya, Mehek, Rishabh, Anushika, Malika, Garvita, Yash, Akash, Shikha, Navya, Satya, Harshita, Raj, Aman, Adira, Chayan, Kashish, Pratiksha, Raj, Ishika, Yapika, Yash, Shipra, Pooja, Puman, Mahitwa, Gautam, Vineet, Asta, Yashdeep, Dhananjay, Gaurav, Lakshay, Garvit, Himani, Ram, Ayush, Niharika, Shelja, Ayushi, Tripti, Iksha, Rishika, Shruti, Ashi, Afsha, Gauri, Rishita, Arjav, Fatima, Ashi, Nehek, Sahil, Disha, Sanskar, Shweta, Chetna, Chetna is here. Pradeep, Harsh, Swadha, Manisha,
तुम्हारा थोड़ा यूनिक सा केस है, तुम पहले
शिवम,
देख लो जहाँ पे बैठ
आयुषी,
चले जाना वहाँ पे।
Tirna, Sriha, Lakshay,
आप लोग ना बस थोड़ा सा
सीसर,
बैठ जाओ।
श्रद्धा,
सीट पर
शांतनु, दीप्ति, उज्जवल, भूमिका, अर्णव, रिशिता चंदवानी, आयुषी, परहत, उदयन,
We are starting in a minute. Guys, this is the last of my most humble request. He's a civic Supreme Court judge, and this is your day. Let's make it a good one. Let's be very disciplined, keep the decorum, and show him that we are a wonderful law college. Right? Please keep your phones on silence. He's here. There. All right. A very good evening to the respected dignitaries, our dear alumni, faculty members, and one and all present here. I, Vedpriya Lahiri, Assistant Professor at DME Law School, Noida, welcome you all to the degree distribution ceremony of the students of the 2019 to 24 batch of BA LLB and BBA LLB courses at DME. Today, we are here to honor the achievements of our graduates who have worked hard and persevered to reach this milestone to receive their degrees and embark on a new journey of success and excellence. To join us in commemorating and celebrating this success, we have with us Honorable Mr. Justice J.K. Maheshwari Sir, Judge Supreme Court of India, as our chief guest. We welcome you, Lordship, and we express our gratitude for taking time out of your tremendously busy schedule to join us here today. I also extend a warm welcome to Honorable Mr. Justice Bhavat Singh Sir, Director General DME, and former Judge Allahabad High Court to the dais. Further, I welcome Director DME Professor Dr. Komal Vik and Head DME Law School Professor Dr. Rajinder Kaur Randhawa. Last but not the least, I extend my heartfelt welcome to batch of 2019 and 24. To begin the ceremony, let's invoke the blessings of Goddess Saraswati and light the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. I request the dignitaries on the dais to please light the lamp. Up next, we would like to showcase the glimpses of the DME Law School, a presentation that beautifully captures the spirit, achievements, and vibrant community life at DME. I request the IT team to kindly play the montage. Thank you. A true welcome is never complete without warm words and warmer gestures. It is our honor to have His Lordship Honorable Mr. Justice J.K. Maheshwari sir here with us today. I request our Director General, Honorable Mr. Justice Bhavat Singh sir, to kindly welcome our chief guest with a planter, a copy of Bhagavad Gita, and a token of our appreciation. I also request the dignitaries to please present sir with an act.
to take the event forward, I invite Professor Dr. Komal Ray, Director DME Noida, to welcome our chief guest and to address the audience. Please come.
Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Justice J.K. Maheshwari, Judge, Supreme Court of India. Honorable Mr. Justice Bhavar Singh, Director General, Delhi Metropolitan Education and former Judge of Allahabad High Court, distinguished faculty members, and my dear graduating students. A very warm and gracious welcome to all of you on this degree distribution ceremony of our Faculty of Law. It is a matter of immense pride and honor for our institution to have amongst us today Honorable Justice Maheshwari, Judge of Supreme Court of India, as our chief guest. Throughout his distinguished judicial career, Lordship has exemplified the highest traditions of the Indian judiciary, marked by integrity, scholarship, and an unwavering commitment to constitutional values. His journey through the judicial system reflects decades of dedication to the rule of law and to ensuring that justice remains accessible and fair to all sections of society. Sir, your presence on this august occasion inspires our graduating students and reaffirms the values of justice, integrity, and constitutional morality that lie at the heart of the legal profession. On behalf of the entire institution, I extend our heartfelt gratitude for accepting our invitation and gracing the ceremony. We are extremely blessed to have Honorable Justice Bhavar Singh Sir as our Director General. Lordship's contributions to the development of legal jurisprudence have been significant and widely respected. His judgments demonstrate not only deep legal insight, but also a balanced understanding of societal realities and constitutional principles. For young law graduates, his career stands as an inspiring example of how the law can be used as an instrument for protecting rights, strengthening democratic institutions, and promoting justice. Convocation is not merely a formal event where degrees are awarded. It is a celebration of years of dedication, discipline, and intellectual growth. For our graduating law students, today marks the culmination of rigorous academic training and the beginning of a profound professional journey, one that carries the responsibility of upholding the rule of law and protecting the rights and liberties of the society. The legal profession occupies a unique and powerful position in any democratic nation. Lawyers and judges are not only the interpreters, but also the guardians of justice and constitutional values. As our student steps into the professional world, they must remember that law is not only a career, but a calling, a commitment to fairness, truth, and service to society. Dear graduates, throughout your time, you have learned the principles of jurisprudence, constitutional law, and the legal ethics. However, the true test of your education will lie in how you apply this knowledge and courage with courage and compassion. Society will look to you not only for legal expertise, but also for leadership in safeguarding justice. I would also like to acknowledge the tireless efforts of all our faculty members whose dedication and mentorship have guided these students throughout their academic journey. I also extend my appreciation to the parents and families whose support and encouragement have been the foundation of our students' success. To our graduating students, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. May you carry forward with the ideals of justice, equity, and service wherever your careers may take you. May you use the power of law to build a more just and humane society. With these words, I once again welcome our esteemed chief guest, our distinguished guest, faculty members, and dear students to this memorable ceremony. Thank you and best of luck, Chair.
Thank you, ma'am. No institution can run without the presence of a great leader, and we are privileged to have our Director General, Honorable Mr. Justice Bhavar Singh Sir with us. Sir joined the UP Judicial Service in 1970 and later presided over the CBI Special Court in Dehradun. He subsequently served as Registrar General of the Allahabad High Court and the Supreme Court of India, and later as a judge of the Allahabad High Court from 1999 to 2007. Post that, he has held several key positions, including the President of the UP State Consumer Commission and the Chairman of the Judicial Training and Research Institute in UP. Since 2014, he has been serving as a professor and Director General at DME. I now request Lord Sir to kindly address the gathering and share his words of wisdom with us.
My Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice J.K. Maheshwari, Judge Supreme Court of India, and Chief Guest of today's event, Professor Dr. Komal Vish, Director DME, Dr. Rajendra Kaur Randhawa, HOD Law, faculty members, and dear law graduates, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I must express my heartiest gratitude to His Lordship, Honorable Mr. Justice J.K. Maheshwari, for having accepted my invitation to be the chief guest of today. Thank you, sir. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and hope. As you gather for this convocation ceremony, we mark the end of an important chapter in your lives and the beginning of another. Years ago, you entered this institution as students filled with curiosity, ambition, and perhaps a little uncertainty. Today, you leave as law graduates equipped not only with legal knowledge, but also with the responsibility that comes with it. The study of law is not merely the study of statutes, cases, or precedents. It is the study of justice, fairness, and the principles that hold a society together. During your time here, you learn that the law is not only written in books, but it lives in courtrooms, communities, and everyday life. You face long nights of reading judgments, intense debates in classrooms, and the pressure of examinations. Yet, those challenges shape you very well. Our teachers taught you to think critically, argue logically, and stand firmly for what is right. Today, as you step into the legal profession, therefore you must remember that the power of law carries great responsibility. Whether you become advocates, judges, legal scholars, policymakers, or corporate advisors, your role will always be connected to the pursuit of justice. The law gives you the voice to defend the voiceless, to protect rights, and to strengthen democracy. We must also remember that success in the legal profession is not measured only by victories in courtrooms or positions we achieve. True success lies in integrity, compassion, and the courage to uphold justice, even when it is difficult. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our professors and mentors who guided you with patience and wisdom. Your dedication has shaped not only your careers but also your values. Thanks to your parents and families for their constant support, encouragement, and sacrifices that made this journey possible. My dear fellow graduates, today we receive our degrees, but learning does not end here. The law evolves, societies change, and new challenges emerge out every day. It will be your responsibility to keep learning, questioning, and improving. Swami Vivekananda said that once a student, always a student. Let us go forward with confidence, humility, and a commitment to justice. Let us use the knowledge we have gained to build a society where fairness prevails and the rule of law remains strong. Congratulations to the graduating class. May we all serve the law with honor and make meaningful difference in the world. Honorable Mr. Justice Jitendra Kumar Maheshwari, born on June 29, 1961 in Jowara, Madhya Pradesh, is a judge of the Supreme Court of India, as has already been conveyed to you. He is known for his high integrity, administrative acumen, and significant contributions to Indian jurisprudence. He has given many landmark judgments. To quote a few: freedom of speech judgment delivered in 2024. Justice Maheshwari, along with Justice Rajesh Bindal, quashed an FIR registered against a poet for allegedly inciting enmity through a poem. Honorable Mr. Justice Maheshwari held that the FIR was a mechanical exercise and violated the poet's fundamental right under Article 19(1)(a), reaffirming the importance of freedom of expression and the need to protect creative works from unwarranted criminal prosecution. Further, Honorable Mr. Justice Maheshwari was also part of a 5-judge bench which decided on the Supreme Court's power to grant divorce directly. I believe that all of you know that to seek a divorce within a few years of the marriage, divorce petition gives a pool of time of 6 months to 18 months. Honorable Mr. Justice Maheshwari, as part of unanimous verdict, held that the court can directly grant divorce under Article 142 on the grounds of irretrievable breakdown of marriage. It noted that when there was an irretrievable breakdown, even if one of the parties opposed it, the Supreme Court could overlook the cooling off of 6 to 18 months mandated under the Hindu Marriage Act and directly grant divorce. Something great. In a case of Pahava Plastics Private Limited versus Dastak NGO, the appellants engaged in manufacturing chemicals sought consent to establish CTE for formaldehyde production. Despite misconceptions about environmental clearance requirements they apply and were undergoing environment clearance processes. The National Green Tribunal ruled against the appellants. Hence, he approached the Supreme Court bench, including Honorable Mr. Justice J.K. Maheshwari, who acknowledged the possibility of granting ex post facto environment clearance cautiously, considering economic impact and compliance. The NGT's decision to halt operations was overturned, allowing continued operations pending EC decisions, ensuring adherence to regulations while protecting livelihoods and the environment. There is plethora of judgments, but since Honorable Mr. Justice Maheshwari was not well yesterday, so he devoted full time today and discharged his duty very well by passing many orders and judgments. Before leaving for this place, I must not go through all the judgments. In the end, I must welcome once again Honorable Mr. Justice J.K. Maheshwari for having consented to be the chief guest of this event. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. It is my distinct privilege to introduce our chief guest, Honorable Mr. Justice J.K. Maheshwari, sir, a distinguished jurist whose journey reflects dedication, integrity, and an unwavering commitment to justice. Like Sir said, born in 1961 in Morena in Madhya Pradesh, his lordship enrolled as an advocate in Madhya Pradesh in 1985 and built a rich and diverse legal practice appearing in civil, criminal, constitutional, service, and tax matters. His lordship also served as an elected member of the MP State Bar Council. His lordship was elevated as an additional judge of the Madhya Pradesh High Court in November 2005 and became a permanent judge in 2008. During his tenure, his lordship contributed significantly to several administrative committees aimed at strengthening the functioning of judiciary. In October 2019, his lordship was appointed as the first Chief Justice of the newly constituted Andhra Pradesh High Court and later served as the Chief Justice of the High Court of Sikkim. In August 2021, his lordship took oath as the Judge of the Supreme Court of India, where his lordship continues to contribute to the evolution of the constitutional jurisprudence and the strengthening of the rule of law in our country. It's truly an honor to have his lordship here with us today. I request him to kindly address the gathering.
Justice overseeing former judge, High Court of Felicitation and Director General DME Noida, Professor Dr. Komal Viz, Director DME Noida, Professor Dr. Rajinder Kaur Dhaba, Head DME Law College, Noida, Mr. Sagar, Judge of the Noida Court, esteemed members of the academics, administrative fraternity, distinguished guests, here, students, and proud parents. Good evening to all of you. It's a matter of immense honor and deep satisfaction to stand before you today on the occasion of your convocation and degree distribution for the batch of 2019-24 for BALLB and BBLLB course. Friends, today we do not merely confer degrees. We celebrate milestone and mark transformations. Each of you seated here today represents years of dedication, discipline, and determination. The verdict of this long academic journey is clear. You have preserved, grown, and are ready to take the next leap. But before we speak for the future, let us reflect on the people who made this journey possible. Professors and academicians who stood beside you through moments of uncertainty, the administrative staff who quietly ensured that your academic life functions smoothly, and above all, your parents and families who sacrifice often to go unseen but never unfelt. The foundation they have helped you build is invaluable, and your future endeavors will be the truest testament of their guidance. Friends, now you are entering into the profession. This profession is known as a novel profession. You know why? Answer is I found that it has connectivity with the honesty, courage, and kindness. Three elements when someone it calls novelist. Nobility in any profession does not come merely from a prestige, wealth, or recognition. True nobility arises from service, integrity, and commitment to the greater good. The legal profession occupies a unique position in society because the lawyers represent individuals, institutions, governments, but ultimately serve the cause of justice. How you can achieve what is required in you? Discuss start from this. Upanishad says that Avivadan Silasya Nityam Pradhopi Sevan Chatwari Tasya Vardhante Ayu Dharmo Yasho Balam. जो व्यक्ति बड़ों को प्रणाम करने और उनका सदैव आदर करने का अभ्यास रखता है मीन्स विनम्रता, उसे चार चीजें लाइफ में जरूर दें। पहली दीर्घायु, दूसरी उसमें लिखा हुआ ना चत्वारि तस्य वर्धन्ते, दीर्घायु, दूसरा पुण्य, तीसरा यश और बल। You have said courage, I said what about yes? What do you feel about yes? This yes is something when you do something pro bono and do something for anybody. And from inside of the heart, when a person bless you by the thing, it called yes, then your works encourages infinity. I will say that these four things why necessary: longevity, knowledge, reputation, and justice. I think nobody would have heard of, somebody may have listened this story. I will let you know the story. Why you are wearing this black dress, black coat? You know, anyone knows about this story behind what is black coat? Anybody knows? One Roman emperor, Justinian, was there. The law in his empire was, suppose A committed an offense and B reaches to defend him. Punishment which was prescribed to A, the same punishment would be given to the B if he or she is unable to defend that man. So this was the system of that emperor. At that time, a young man stood up. He asked a question. Emperor asked, Justinian asked, you know what is the law in our empire? He said, yes, I know. He stood in black kafan. You know, black is a kafan. And surrounding with white, next was surrounding with white color. Then he said, you know the law of our empire? He said, yes, I know. And being know that you may be punished with the same offense which the charge against this man is, even then you want to defend. The black color indicate the firmness of man, the commitment to the form, and the white indicate this firmness is not by virtue of a violence, but by virtue of a peace. So this story, this black coat and this belt. So this is an attire. So therefore, this robe is permitted at that time. Since when this for advocate who is in the black coat having these two tablets, one is of one side and other is of the defending side. So this dress has been prescribed. The another thing behind this is why this novelty. What I was talking about the novelty. This novelty, you know, this you say gown. In these days, when the advocates wear the gown, this gown is a now it's a new name. Earlier it was baggy, you know, baggy. And this baggy, in the backside thereof, there was a pocket. And in that pocket, when a person who you do some act for him, courage, integrity, and if that man is happy by that work, then he puts something behind in that pocket. So that is baggy. It's but a pocket behind it. Something which is put, now which is converted into a fee in these days. So now this was the behind the back story of now you are wearing black coat, you will wear now the band, and now you will wear the gown. You must have understand what must be the thought process behind this. So friends, what you have to do with this test code, you must bear in your mind. Now, if I go to the another story, what commitment is required to do, I will tell you. Once upon a day, when in a high stake matter, an advocate was arguing in a court. His nervous junior again and again saying something to his senior, interrupting, giving some suggestions, slips, but the senior was not listening. He continually argued the case for about 3-4 hours. After closing that argument, then the judge asked Mr. So-and-so, I will name that later, Mr. So-and-so, why your junior was repeatedly giving you the messages and you were not listening. That advocate with a sorrowful eyes, he replies, Your Honor, my wife passed away early this morning. The judge asked, why did you leave the court? For your personal tragedy? What was the answer of that lawyer? He said, my wife is already gone. But this client's life is on stake. I do not have RBO. He would also have gone. So I stood here. You know who is that man? You know? Anybody knows? That was Iron Man, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. This is the real story which I am telling. What I am saying, these two stories, what is the reason you are going in a profession? You are going in a system. A system requires a commitment with integrity. You posted with the things what you have to inculcate in yourself, what you have to do with what determination you are going in this profession, and how you will work. You have to thought, and therefore I am conveying you, friends, be human. Humility is the answer of everything. Respect everyone to whom you respect, or you have to. Whenever seniors are there, you have to do it. Why? It's essential. What is the necessity of all these things? When you will go with all this, you will develop the ability to interact with the people with empathy and strength. Once the another realizes, yes, this is the person, very humble. He is curious to understand. He understands the things. So these are the basic qualities. Now, why the noblest would be when you go with this and is fair, reasonable, and ethical, you must understand what you be in your life. And that must be your qualities of it. Now coming to the upcoming evolution of law. The Barack Obama, former president of the USA, said, the law is constantly evolving, and lawyers must keep pace with these changes in order to provide effective protection. Friends, the law is a living, breathing discipline. New statutes are enacted. Judicial precedents, Bhavar Singh ji said about my judgments. Judicial precedents refine, I'm using the word, refine existing principles. Whatever the principles of law is there, every day it refines. Whenever I sit my own judgment and I see whether to what extent I was justified in this by writing this much. Subsequently, I found answer. No, if I would have written much more of this, I would have expressed this much in addition. I would be better. So it is a refining existing principles of law. Once we go to all these things, friends, the interpretation of the law goes ahead, and this is the evolving process of individual. Once, along with the law, you go with the pace of evolving yourself, you can develop yourself. Once you can develop yourself, you can do better for the society. This must be your commitment, and that must be the theory behind this legal education. Once in courtrooms you go, suppose you come with this profession, you go in any of the discipline wherever you want to go. You feel that the study of law is enough for you. I put an example. Suppose you go in a legal profession and go in a litigation. First, what you will do? You will search a appropriate mentor who may be your senior, where you can work. After doing that, what you will do? Suppose a mentor is there, then you have to work. These are the challenges which have to come, bound to come in your life. Then you will ask, look into that what you have to do in a case that the senior must assign some case. How it can be assigned? That would be based on your study and your research. Then, in addition, there too, how you profess, how you proficient when you go in a court of law, how you are good. You may be a corporate lawyer, you may be a whatever it is, you may be academician. Once you are academicians, you have to look into how today I have to take a class of this particular subject, Article 19. A judgment was cited. Suppose you have to take a class of Article 19. You have to look into 19, 1, A to Z, then exceptions from 2 to 6. What you have to apply and what manner you have to express this. Why this Article 19 is liberty is given, freedom of speech and expression, 1A. Why not? Why 2 is added? Why this riders? Everything when you apply mind, you will find the answer in your life. Then suppose you go in a practice, then after that your research, then you will go for a drafting, then you will go for other things, arguments and other. So that may be a way to develop yourself. But in a profession, wherever you are going, you have a various scope. As a litigator, you can go as a lawyer, as a policy maker, as an academician. Now, new field which is coming of mediation. This is new field which is coming. But the mindset of a person is not of that adversarial litigation. The mindset is coming to the extent of resolution. Once a mindset is coming to that, this is a new field. Arbitration is already there, and you may be a public servant, or you may be as a businessman in a field. But the study of law is always be of help to you. And remember, with these words, if you study, you go by this, then you may be successful in your life with all these things. Now, if you look into the technological advancements, I look of my period. I was discussing when I was studying the law. At that time, no such classes were there. That much evening classes were there, I joined. I was studying. I was one of the men who used to go every day. But how far such a regular studies were there? How far such a regular commitment and regular interactions were there? How far there was a moot course are there? One addition I request to the directors, moot courts we are preparing the advocates for appellate court. We have to thought for mock trials also. If we look into percentage of the litigation pendency, appellate court pendency is 17% only, and pendency in the trial courts is 83%. Moot court is very much popular. I am not against moot courts. What I want to convey is mock trial problems with trial having connected to the moot court. It may be helpful for the student. So I was on an issue now in this era, we are coming to the digital era. Virtual court. I remember COVID-19 was a invention for the virtual course in the process. Otherwise, Mr. Bhavat Singh knows. The principle was you have to go in a court of law, make your submissions and make your arguments, then only this step would be. Otherwise, not do so. I remember when I was in 2021 March, 20th March, COVID came. I was Chief Justice in the Andhra Pradesh. At that time, it was a newly formed state. I decided, my mind says, I found it's so hot in Vijayawada. Temperature even in the cold is 40 degree and in the hot 50 degree. So I was looking forward how we can help to the people who are coming of their own places. I go, I had driven Fortuner, my PSO security personnel was sitting behind. I said, don't intimate to anyone. Just I gone to the boundaries, I've seen what is happening in the Andhra Pradesh and how the people are being taken care. I saw a very sad incidents. 5 persons going in the, it was about 1:30 in the road. I went in the AC car driving. I saw the incidents. 4 persons were going. One of the men fell down. Those people's knocked the doors of some persons were sitting in the AC car behind. Those knocked the door. Nobody has come out from that car. I have not disclosed my identity. When we are the Chief Justice and Supreme Court judges, the dress code of our security persons are like this, not on the police. I said him, sit, came out. I saw, I sprinkled the water on his body, but that man in fact. This was not the stoppage of the story. Those people who were 5, they saw one died. What they did is they had taken one booty, put on him, and body was lying on the footpath, keep it, and they ran away. I saw that incident. Came to my mind how such type of incidences, how the people's medical help can be provided. So first time, at that time, June was a medium for the purpose of conversation. First case I heard, 24th of March on that June. It was starting. Then thereafter, Supreme Court started this hearing on 4th of April. I started hearing from that day. So friends, this is a time of the digital era. Virtual hearing. Now, BNSS, digital evidence, electronic evidence, everything, how it can be taken up. Digital case management system, you know, that is also there. But overall, what is required? In our demo, we will go and looking the digest of annual digests, noting down. My senior told me, read one judgment per day of the Supreme Court. While working, can you read this judgment? That was an era of memory we have to do. Now at present, I do not remember the mobile number of my son. Everything is in the mobile the database. We are okay. Now I am coming on the point. Why I put this and touch it. Coming to artificial intelligence. How far, how much it is to be made applicable to our system. I put an example first. In some of the cases, the judgment was prepared by ChatGPT, produced before, is notified one income tax appellate tribunal. Some judgments were cited. And when the judge with an endeavor find out where is the citation reported, answer is found, but those judgments are not there. When they ask the advocates, how do I given these judgments? I would not quote the name. Same thing story happened in Supreme Court also. I will not name the judge because my colleague at present. He asked how this judgment is being cited. He said, no, sir, this is is brought by our research team. He got assured. I am coming on the issue. Artificial intelligence. By artificial what? You are intelligent. Intelligence is what? Artificial intelligence is mechanical. Friends, artificial intelligence may be used for your development and for your comparison, but don't lose your intelligence. Don't base only on database. Please, otherwise in future what would happen? In artificial intelligence, what can be done? You know, in these days, all the data will go offline. If we feed, these are the facts of the case, I put it, scanning, put it, he will give you everything. When we take it 10 judgments of mind, he will start predicting this judge deliver these type of judgments in these cases. So he predict what may be a judgment of this. But I'm telling you something. When just try a case in a court and he see these are the facts, he see the witness, what the witness is saying individually, in that case he see the endeavor of the witness and accordingly he decide that judgment. Usually when we go in appellate forum, such cases, we respect that endeavor system. We say the trial judge is having an occasion to see the endeavor of the witness and endeavor of the victim and endeavor of the other persons. Artificial intelligence will not go for these things. I am saying, friends, it may be used for compilation of the facts, preparing a separate system, not giving everything. Otherwise, this artificial intelligence will lose your sanity, and after some time, they will say that on these facts it would be a judgment, and can it be replaced by a system of a just a please thought. So I am saying technology is very use of technology for what purpose we have to do. We have to think it. We have to confine it. But don't lose your wisdom. Don't lose your thought process. Slowly, when this will come, like a feeding of the mobile number, your wisdom will go. This is my word of caution to all of you. Please be ready for that, but at the same time, you must develop yourself how in what manner with the earliest compilation of those facts, how your wisdom may continue, and the help of those tools can be made in justice in the system. Now, I say a successful academician with a legal profession, then what is required? First is your mindset. And the second thing is, as per your mindset, how much dedication you have. And third, by this dedication, how much competence you can achieve. I put in a different way. Nobody has born, I can say, a few born as intelligent. Otherwise, by virtue of diligence, you may be intelligent. Because you are doing hard work and hard labor in that particular subject, you may be intelligent. So your dedication may brought you competence by virtue of your intelligence. And then thereafter, perseverance. To do with all these qualities, I say in this profession, you may be a successful one. I can say everyone you have a potential, but you have to identify what potential you have, what is your capacity, and how in what manner you are utilizing that capacity. These are the things which you have to member. Friends, I further say something. Supposing your field of life, you met with unsuccess. Mahatma Gandhi says, आपने यदि सफलता यदि आपको नहीं मिली तो आपने सफलता का प्रयास सच्चे मन से किया। हरवंश राय बच्चन से असफलता एक चुनौती है, इसे स्वीकार करो। क्या कमी रह गई देखो और सुधार करो। जब तक न सफल हो नींद चैन को त्यागो तुम, संघर्ष का मैदान छोड़कर मत भागो तुम, कुछ किए बिना जय जयकार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी। I can say if we read this, failure is not the end. It is a starting point. It is a starting point of your success. But start with your mindset. Your mindset should be, if you loses in any of the case, you will say, I lost this case. Go in the evening. And again with your mindset, develop yourself. What are the reasons why I could not succeed? What were the grounds on which I could not prepare properly? What are other things which I can develop? And if you start with this energy and this thought process, mindset and dedication, and again competence, and then preserve it with the hands. So these are the things certain which I am saying is necessary, and the things is only how you can identify those, how you can improve from those, and simultaneously take the feedback of your working. Feedback and intelligently, diligently, persistently, you have to maintain those things. Why this is? It is necessary for your development. It is necessary to continue in this journey. I will tell you 3 points for necessary. The journey of a lawyer by 3 enduring principles. 3. Number 1. The first is the law, not merely as a set of provision, but as a living discipline that seeks to balance the individual's liberty with collective welfare. And using the law is not merely a set of provision, but is a living discipline that seeks to balance individual liberty and collective welfare. Why this line? You go in the law, you know everything. Constitutional morality was said by Madam Vij. What is this? You apply this and you find the answer of everything when you apply as a living discipline of law, when you apply the balance of the individual's liberty, and when you apply the collective welfare, then you will find the answer of everything. And this word constitutional morality which was used by Madam, it was appealing to my mind, coming to my mind, why it is. And second principle is, first is law, second is the client. Every human has its own story, and that is why I was saying AI is very good, use as a tool, but please as a human being, understand his problem and apply your mind and then be decisive on the facts of that case. And the third is, your endeavor must be pursuit of justice, access to justice. Pursuit of justice, access to justice, both. How you can do. Now, when I am coming to closing, you will say so many things I have said. I started by this dress. I started what you have to do in your life. And now, in a conclusion, I will quote Vivekananda. And Vivekananda said that make that one idea in your life, what you have to do in your life. With these principles you want to go, you want to become an academician, you want to become a lawyer, you want to become a corporate lawyer, you want to become a any other field. You want to become an architect, you want to become a mediator, you want to go in any of the field. But what you want to do, make that one idea, what you want to be, that idea must be your life. Make that one idea your life, dream of it, think of it, live in that idea. You will be successful person. This is my saying. And you want to become a successful, you are in the pursuit of justice, you are going. You have taken a degree of the law. What you have to do, you have to thought of it. Then please, as you stand at this confluence of accomplishment and aspiration, remember that your education is not a endpoint, but a launchpad. Do not merely practice law. As per Vivekananda, live it, breathe it. Let it be a vessel of your highest ambition and deepest conviction. Dare to dream beyond the confines of the case law. Envision a legal system that bends more definitively towards justice, equity, and compassion. Friends, as we part, always remember that your education empowers you. Your ethics must guide you, but it is your courage to act. Speak up, dream boldly, and relentlessly. Champion what is the right and will truly define your contribution. Congratulations to all of you. All the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you, Your Lordship. Now, we begin the felicitation ceremony and the degree distribution ceremony. We begin by celebrating excellence, dedication, and perseverance with the felicitation of our batch toppers for the academic session of 2024-25. These students have distinguished themselves through their academic brilliance by putting in countless hours of hard work, discipline, and determination that have shaped their journey. I request the dignitaries to kindly come forward to begin with the felicitation ceremony. We first begin with the Director General's Medal for Academic Excellence for our LLM program. For ADR, it's Mr. Lakshya Verma. For LLM in Corporate Law, Ms. Manisha Pandey. Now, we begin with the batch of 2020 to 2025. First rank holder in BLLB program, Mr. Subramanian L. First rank holder in BBLLB program, Mr. Tarun. Second rank holder, Ms. Lavanya Bhatt in BLLB, and in BBLLB, Ms. Ronald Singla. Third rank holder in BLLB, Ms. Ambika Sharma, and in BBLLB, Ms. Sri Lakshmi Durga Karabhuti. Thank you, batch 2020 to 2025. Next is batch of 2021 to 2026. First rank holder BLLB program, Ms. Ridhi Gupta. First rank holder BBLLB program, Ms. Nandini Singh. Second rank holder BLLB program, Ms. Anantika Kumaria. Second rank holder BBLLB program, Ms. Vanshika Mithri. Rank holder BLLB program, Ms. Ishika Jain. Third rank holder BBLLB program, Ms. Anjali Rawat. Next is batch of 2022 to 2027. First rank holder for BLLB program, Mr. Dhruv Sharma, and first rank holder for BBLLB program, Ms. Kashish Kataria. Second rank holder BLLB program, Ms. Dia, and second rank holder BBLLB program, Ms. Prapti Chaturvedi. Third rank holder BLLB program, Mr. Arjun Singh. Third rank holder BBLLB program, Ms. Natasha Chauhan. Now, we move on to batch of 2023 to 2028. First rank holder BLLB program, Mr. Surya Shankar Singh. First rank holder BBLLB program, Ms. Shreya Jain. Second rank holder BLLB program, Ms. Nurain Iqbal. Second rank holder BBLLB program, Ms. Chetna Arora. holder, BLLB program, Ms. Sangini Salim. Third rank holder, BBLLB program, Ms. Isha Kumari. And finally, the batch of 2024 to 2029, first rank holder, Ms. Sneha Suman, and for BLLB and for BBLLB, Swastik Kumari. Second rank holder for BLLB is Angel. Second rank holder for BBLLB, Mr. Yashank Sharma. Third rank holder for BLLB program, Ms. Tamanna Soni, and third rank holder for BBLLB program, Ms. Apeksha Jalota. And now, for the most awaited part of today's event, we begin with the degree distribution ceremony. And now we'll be calling upon stage our BLLB graduates, starting with Parth Mudgal, Abhay Anand, O. Kirti, Shrishti Kochar, Palak Chaudhary, Siddharth Jain, Anushka, Vinayak Sharma, Aditya Bajaj, Meher Kapoor, Devrat Sharma, Ayush Tyagi, Anushka Sharma, Manogya Mishra, Shruti, Mohammad Najib Javed Siddiqui, Vidya Katlar, Mehak Sirohi, Rishabh Kumar Rai, N. Mallika, Garvita Garg, Yash Tyagi, Satya Sarthak Kumar, Harshita Verma, Raj Adit Singh, Aman Singh, Adira S. Nair, Chayan Shri Upadhyay, Kashish Pandey, Pratiksha Gupta, Raj Singh, Yasnika Jain, Pooja Kaul, Komal Pandey, Mahindra Sharma, Gautam Yadav, Vineet Singh, Artha Dhankar, Gaurav Shukla, Lakshya Singh, Garvit Singh, Himani Sharma, Ram Pawar, Niharika Mathur, Tripti Sinha, Ichha Kaur Sethi, Rishika Thupar, Shruti Goel, Ashi Jain, Aksha Moen, Gauri Gupta, Rishita Sharma, Arjav Jain, Arshi Baghel, Mehak Srivastav, Sahil Chaudhary, Trisha Aneja, Sanskar Pradhan, Shweta Pandey, Pradeep Kumar, Swatha, Manisha Pandey, Ayushi Arora, Lakshay Seth, Sejal Sai Sharma, Shraddha Goyal, Ujjwal Chauhan, Arnav Kumar, Ayushi Sharma, Farhat Naik, Udyan Pradhan. We begin with PBA LLB, Dhiman Datta, Ishan Agarwal, Arpit Gupta, Pulkit Kapoor, Deepak Singhal, Neeraj Negi, Sara Misna, Garvita Mehta, Anushka Kaushika, Yukta Tomal, Ashish Amrit Mahapatra, Saurabh Tiwari, Mehul Gulati, Pari Malhotra, Ayush Goyal, Kanishka Sharma, Rishika Bhatia, Arvind Mishra, Lakshay Mittal, Sumit Marwa, Hansh Arora, Sukanya Datta, Pranav, Abhishek Kumar Singh, Aditya Jindal, Amisha Bhandari, Prishni Garg, Nitin, Abhishek Sharma, Avnish Tyagi, Stuti Jain, Sanyam Baid, Bhargav, Ayush Chaube, Khushi Gupta, Himani Agarwal, Yash Luthra, Prithvi Raj Mehra, Soumya Verma, Tushar Pathak, Ujjwal Jain, Sejal Jain, Gurman Kaur, Akshat Kapoor, Vaibhav Neela, Cheshta Bhardwaj, Shobhit Varshney, Rishabh Sharma, Yuvraj Vik, Prakartika, Chaitanya Kapoor, Neeti Bhardwaj, Shreya Sharma, Khushi Bhatnagar, Rajat Sharma, Jyotika Bish, Dakshita Sharma, and finally Dipansh. Thank you to the dignitaries. You will be taken a big round of applause. Please. As we near the end of this event, I invite Professor Dr. Rajinder Kaur Randhawa, head DME Law School, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Our first guest for today, Honorable Mr. Justice J.K. Maheshwari, Lab Supreme Court of India, Honorable Director General Sir, Mr. Justice Bhavar Singh, Director DME, Professor Dr. Komal Ray, faculty members, parents, and my dear students. A very good evening to everyone present here. And on behalf of DME Law School, it is my privilege, my honor, and my pride to present the vote of thanks for today's momentous occasion of our degree distribution ceremony of Rashtrapati Lalji. First and foremost, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Honorable Mr. Justice J.K. Maheshwari, sir, whose gracious presence has added great prestige and significance to today's ceremony. Sir, your inspiring words and valuable insights will undoubtedly guide our graduating students as they step into the professional world. Your wisdom will undoubtedly stay with us long after today, and we are truly grateful for your presence today. Thank you for taking out your precious time to address the August gathering. My sincere thanks to our Director General, sir, for his continued support and encouragement that makes such milestones possible. I am also thankful to our Director, Professor Dr. Komal Ray, for her immense support, guidance, encouragement, and valuable insights from time to time. My special appreciation goes to our dedicated faculty team of law school. Their commitment to academic excellence, mentorship, and tireless effort have shaped our students not only into competent legal professionals, but also into responsible citizens of society. I also acknowledge the hard work of our organizing team, faculty members, students, and support staff whose behind the scenes efforts ensure the smooth and successful conduct of today's ceremony. To the proud parents and families, we thank you for your unwavering support, sacrifices, and encouragement, which have been instrumental in the success of our graduating students. And finally, to our dear graduating students, as DG sir said, today marks not just the completion of your academic journey, but the beginning of a new chapter. May you continue to grow, succeed, and make a meaningful difference in the world. As future custodians of justice and rule of law, may you uphold integrity, fairness, and compassion in your professional lives. May you not only succeed in law, but you may always stand for justice. With these words, once again, I extend my sincere gratitude to everyone who contributed to making this ceremony memorable and meaningful. Thank you so much. I request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जय गण मंगल जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request the dignitaries to please come forward for the group photograph. I request all the students to remain standing. We quickly take a group photograph and let me